Alright, what's going on? Welcome back to another TK41 Collectibles video. Hot Toys have made some amazing things, obviously, but they've made some stuff that they never actually released to full production. Let's have a look at these, because honestly, some of them are amazing.
TK421, why aren't you at your post?
Because I'm busy buying collectibles, sir.
So we're starting off with figures. Wait till the end of the video to show some vehicles. If you've not seen Hot Toys vehicles yet, like not just the speeders that we've already got, but vehicles that they've made and never released, stay till the end because you're going to want to see them. Absolutely amazing. Right, we'll start off with the big guns, literally. Baze Malbus, he just looks fantastic there, doesn't he? I'm not sure why they didn't release this in the end. I mean, obviously they made the prototype, looks a bit like a heavy weapon, heavy infantry Mando, doesn't he? Like the size of him and this weapon as well. It looks fantastic. So I just don't know why he didn't ever get made. There he is on display, whatever year, I can't remember the year of Rogue One, but it was a good few years ago now. And there's just there, CTB5. Again, I don't even remember that one getting teased, but Sideshow did it. Maybe that's why they didn't bother in the end, but still that would have been an ace droid to have. And then here's the one I think everyone wants, everyone who's been collecting Hot Toys Star Wars figures, especially like original trilogy stuff. Death Star Trooper, detention block control console. It just looks fantastic, this. It's really quite annoying that they've not released him yet, because it just looks fantastic. Let me know in the comments what you think, whether you'd be picking this one up. I think most people are picking this up with no question. Look at this, Death Star Gunner. I mean, I think this is quite an old picture as well, but because it's not got the you know, those camera display things. There's a close-up shot of the figure, but I mean, maybe the uniform looks dead basic, doesn't it? I guess they can't justify like having a massive price tag, so they have to build all this diorama in with it, because that'll just look ASAP. But yeah, still nowhere to be seen. And then R4I9, this was teased many years ago at San Diego Comic-Con. That's I think he's from A New Hope, but I mean, again, definitely a unique looking droid. Surprised that, well, I don't know, where is he? Why has that not got released? And then from the Solo movie, one of my all-time favourite looking troopers, never actually seen the light of day other than this prototype, is the Range Trooper. He's got that amazing sort of Shore Trooper helmet style with the gold visor, and then all this kind of fur around his neck. It just looks fantastic, this. I wish they'd ever made this one. This probably would have been one of my favourite troopers, I think. I mean, look at that. Shout out to whoever took this photo. The boots on it look amazing. Absolutely fantastic. Cool weapon as well, which we've not seen before, I don't think, in 6-scale format. But just looks superb, that. I mean, obviously I've zoomed in a bit there, but them boots look fantastic. Kind of magnetised, weren't they, to that train carrying the coaxium. I did like that movie, and the Range Trooper was ace, and also the Mimban Trooper got teased as well. This never saw the light of day either. But I mean, look at the weathering on this. Would absolutely love that figure. Again, those two troopers probably would have ended up being like my favourite troopers. There's another close-up of it. Just looks so good, that. All the weathering and everything, proper like kind of battle hardened, and yeah, and a Solo Chewie as well, with the goggles on and everything. Why didn't they produce them? Out of Solo, I think we got 4. We got the Mud Trooper, the Patrol Trooper, Solo himself, and Darth Maul with the robotic legs. Adding an M3 as well, that would have made the set, I think. And then we come on to more recent stuff that got teased, but we've not heard anything about it since the show finished. But Fourth Sister, I mean, she looks fantastic as well. We've got obviously Reva and the Grand Inquisitor and the Purge Trooper. from kind of this sort of line, but why have they not released her? I mean, I thought Reva was absolutely amazing figure, like the likeness on it, absolutely spot on. She looks amazing as well here. So I'm, again, gutted that we've not got her yet. She looks fantastic. And obviously, there's also the fifth brother. And again, he looks really good. I'd love to see that get made as well. Because you need that set, don't you? When they do this, they do a line, and like you can't complete it because like half the figures haven't been made. But when they've teased them like this, it's criminal that they've not kind of made him. He's been teased fairly recently as well. Again, been at some of the events. The Jar Jar figure looking really good. And then this was teased many years ago again, New York Comic Con. It's the Snow Trooper from The Force Awakens, I think. But different to the ones we got. He's got like obviously this kind of cloak and everything. Looks amazing. Must be like the Snow Trooper captain or something. But more like that was the red pauldron on it. I've got him. But yeah, would love that as well. Obviously, can't ever see that one ever getting made, ever. Because annoying. And then we got this, seeing this Navarro Imperial Safe House diorama with the little security droid that comes out the wall and everything. Whether Hot Toys were going to get into doing dioramas without the figures, I don't know, but again, this was briefly shown and then never saw the light of day, which is a shame. And again, from more recent showings, we've got Hardcase, not been announced yet. They announced Echo and Fives, but no Hardcase. Got 212 Clone Trooper. I mean, again, maybe they've not released these because maybe people are the market is getting very saturated with clones in it and repainted armour. Maybe they just thought, yeah, we won't release this. But easy money though, because I think I'd probably buy it. And then we got Attack of the Clones, Clone Commander. He looks ace with the yellow paint and everything. He'd go well with like a reissued Yoda or something. And there he is again. And also in this shot we got the tan battle droid on the brown STAP. Again teased, but when's it coming? Because they've also teased this tan battle droid stood next to the Droideka, I think it was, or the B2 battle droid in some like promotional material. So that he should be getting announced pretty soon, as should Jar Jar. So these might drop off this list at some point, but at the minute they're still there. And then we've got the Utapau Clone Trooper, obviously not 212th like what everyone pretty much wants. Looks like it's still 501st. And then another Mandalorian and Grogu set. Now we'll come on to vehicles in a minute, like I said, because I think these are specific for this vehicle. I can see why these didn't get released, because we've had about 3 or 4 Mandalorians, haven't we, and totally countless Grogus. So. And here's another Grogu set. I guess they held off doing this to see how the other set sold, with it had the Loth Cat on it and a pram and a box or something for like a stupid amount of money. But that does look quite a good set, that, with the that rock from Tython. And the little kind of octopus in the food. That looks quite a good set, that. I do like that. But yeah, I'm not sure whether we'll ever see that. Another life-size Grogu, but with the pram this time. So I imagine that pram's going to be a fair size, obviously. So yeah, that got teased a couple of, was it last year? Again, whether we're going to see that one, maybe with the new movie, try and tie it in with that. I think they've stopped doing Mandalorian figures anyway now, from the TV series anyway. And there's the another thing that was teased recently, the Anzellan Droid Smith life-size figure. Again, it's probably only going to be that big in it, but that would be cool. That, quite like the look of that one. But again, with it being Mandalorian they've not made any more announcements of Mando figures, because we got to look at this as well, which is the Armourer reissue, or 2.0, or whatever you want to call it. I think she had a jetpack on this one for that season 3 of the Mandalorian, but obviously the original Armourer, I don't think it sold out, so why would they make another one? But yeah, that was one of the teasers. So, and also this Bo-Katan with the, whether it's rooted hair or it does look a bit like doll hair, doesn't it there? Not proper artisan rooted like we would be expecting nowadays, but that got teased with IG-12 when they were showing that shoulder and the shoulder armour, the shield, sorry, and the shoulder armour. Well, would I get that? Probably, because it does look good. But yeah, again, Mandalorian, I think they've finished with that line, unless she makes an appearance in the movie. And again, still on the Mandalorian line, we've had quite a few teasers of figures that we've never seen the light of day. Obviously, they got prototyped up, so we've got this covert Mandalorian female version and a male version. So interesting colour schemes on these. Would have liked to have picked these up just to add that bit of variety with the collection. Obviously we've got the Night Owls and the Death Watch Mando, and a few other regular Mando, but this would have added a cool bit of colour to it. And then again for the Mandalorian season 3, the R5 fully kind of cleaned up, not like the not battle damage, but the heavily weathered one we got for Mandalorian season 2, I think it was. So this was for season 3 with the mouse droid. But again, that looks really cool. That looks more like from A New Hope, which, yeah, I'd probably get. Well, would I get it again? I don't know. It looks obviously exceedingly similar to the other R5 because it is the same droid, isn't it? Maybe that's why they didn't release it, because who would buy it other than like completionists? So now we move on to the vehicles. I mean, check these out. These have been doing the rounds for ages, these photos, but we've got this 1/6 scale TIE Fighter with the official kind of mock-up promotional material from Hot Toys. I mean, that looks fantastic, that, doesn't it? And then if we look at this picture here, who's this little tinker in here? TIE Fighter pilot. I've always wanted Hot Toys to make a TIE Fighter pilot. It looks like they did, unless they used the sideshow one in this vehicle, but I doubt it. So they've obviously got a TIE Fighter pilot and a 1/6 scale TIE Fighter. That looks absolutely incredible. Obviously it's just a promotional piece. I don't think they'd ever go into production with it, but shouldn't tease things like that and not make it. It's bordering on criminal for Hot Toys to do that, to make that but not make it, not mass produce it. And then we've got this, the TIE Interceptor. It just looks fantastic, that, doesn't it? Look at that, absolutely amazing. Absolutely would love that in the collection. Literally nowhere it would go. It's probably dead heavy, so I wouldn't be able to hang it from the ceiling or something, but I don't know, I'd have to find space for that because it just looks incredible. Look at the size with Darth Vader in front of him there. It's just absolutely amazing, that. Imagine that TIE Fighter and a TIE Interceptor 6 scale. It just looks absolutely stunning. Whether that would ever go into production, unlikely, innit? Just because of the size of it. I bet shipping would be a nightmare. Obviously you can see the size of it compared to a person here. Just humongous, but this looks so good. And then we've got the M1 Starfighter, like we saw the Mando and Grogu before. Again, this looks absolutely incredible as well, but because I just think the size of it just makes it not very feasible to mass produce it and, you know, distribute it essentially. I just think imagine shipping that to the UK. It just cost an absolute fortune on it, but I'd love that. I'd love the TIE Fighters more, to be honest. I think they should focus on them TIE Fighters because I want one. And then we've got the Jedi Starfighter. Again, this was shown at San Diego Comic Con ages ago, years and years ago. looks amazing. I know Jazz Inc are doing one, or they're doing this one, and Obi-Wan Kenobi's as well. And that'll be their last ever Star Wars release apparently, because obviously theirs is unlicensed. Jazz Inc.'s unlicensed for Star Wars, but that just looks incredible. That, I mean, the size of it though, R2 in there, literally take up half the room. I think if I tried to, I'm just trying to think where it would go. It's just unbelievable though. It just looks amazing that. So yeah, that is all the stuff that Hot Toys have made effectively. They've got prototypes of it, but have never gone into production. Unfortunately, some standout stuff there. Absolutely love it. If you want to chat about any of these, or if you know of any that I've not covered here, I was hoping this would be kind of a resource of all the stuff that's not coming. But yeah, if there's something you know of that I've not covered, let me know in the comments. If you want to chat about anything else in the collection, I'll see you in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.